I'm here with Sam O'Leary, and Sam's a freshman, and she's new to Weymouth High School, so she's a good perspective to get on what it's like to be welcomed into a new school with teachers. So do you feel like your teachers this year had welcomed you with open arms and helped you with the adjustment in high school and making you feel comfortable?
Yeah, I felt really comfortable around all my teachers, and that's a good environment really to learn in because you can feel like you just don't have to be so shy and quiet. So
That's always good. And I know that the social changes are way different from the 8th grade going into high school. And do you feel like differences with your friends and obviously growing up has an effect on you and different kinds of relationships? Obviously personal life is personal life, but how do you feel like your social relationships have changed and maybe affected your schoolwork?
Well, I've made a lot of new friends and I met a lot of good people, and obviously those people are in a bunch of my classes, so it's easy to work with them and stuff. But my grades are a little worse than they were last year, probably because there's a lot of changes and a lot of pressure, so it's gotten harder, but it's good to know that I have people.
And it's totally normal. Our capstone is basically about time management, and you clearly are aware of your surroundings, and time management is a very important thing when you have relationships in high school. I'm here now with Sarah Brown. Sarah here's a sophomore. She's really cute. So Sarah, you're in a relationship, right?
Yes.
And do you ever feel like that relationship, how do you feel it affects your schoolwork?
I feel like sometimes I focus more on my relationship than my homework sometimes, and I'll put that in front of going home and doing homework, or sometimes I'll be texting in class instead of focusing. And
So you do feel like it has had an impact on
yeah.
your schoolwork. Do you feel like your friendships at all have, or maybe family?
Sometimes if I have plans with friends, we'll get into fights about it, or when I have plans with him, my friends will get into fights about it, so it kind of they clash a lot. And my family, they like him and everything, so I guess that's okay, but my dad's very...
And your schoolwork just kind of gets lost in the midst of all of that.
Oh yeah.
So it's all just about learning how to organize it and manage your time.
Yes.
Right now I'm with Brandon Duva. Brandon, you're a junior, right?
Yes.
Okay. Do you take part in any after school activities?
I'm in the Weymouth Theater program. I also do sometimes marching band and mainly robotics as well.
And have those helped you gain new friends, you feel like?
Definitely being in drama, lovely group of people by the way, and robotics. Yes, we have a lot of different people. We have some people from drama, marching band. So it's a good way to make a diverse group of friends.
Do you think that these activities help you create positive relationships in your life?
I would say so.
And do you ever feel like these positive relationships have an effect on your schoolwork for the better, that you're able to, get self-confidence to work and thrive better? Or do you ever feel like maybe you spend too much time with your friends and doing social things? Or what is your perspective on that?
Well, I find that when things are going well with my friends and family and whatnot, that I am able to focus better on schoolwork and whatnot. But then, on the other hand, when it does get tense with family or whatever it may be, friends, then it can be more difficult to concentrate on schoolwork because, of course, there's the stress and it distracts you.
That's totally understandable. Thank you, Brandon. Okay, so I'm here with Manny Camargo, a senior at Weymouth High and award-winning actor. So I'm just gonna ask Manny a few questions. So, how comfortable do you feel in your classes?
Pretty comfortable. Yeah. This year, yeah.
In the past, have you ever felt that there's a wall maybe between you and teachers that maybe affected how you learned in the class?
Yes. Yeah.
Can you explain that a little bit?
Well, I won't say the teacher's name, but in the past, in my math classes, I've never been very good at math, so I felt kind of uncomfortable not being that great at the subject, and also just I never really engaged in conversation with them, I guess. And also, I found that since I was in CP classes, they were a little bit more hectic than some of my honors classes were, so I felt kind of uncomfortable and disconnected.
Now, have you ever been in a relationship in high school that you felt affected your schoolwork, or were you able to manage your time?
I was in one relationship, but I did just fine in school.
Time management, folks.